aliuliza mamake msasi, mama, umepika mboga gani? Mama kamwambia, mimi nimepika misheveve. Kijana akasema, sikutaka hizi, mimi nilitaka salad. Akachukua kile kitimoto na kumpa nacho kikongozi kwa shingo. Akaanza kumtafuna mzee vidole vya mkono kama wamena, nyah nyah nyah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on Citizen Digital. So today's conversation is going to be one of the most exciting conversations because I'm joined by the most hilarious chief. I'm talking about the misheveve chief. So a few days ago, he was all over social media because a lot of people shared his funny videos. And actually, there's another guy who went an extra mile and produced a song dubbed Misheveve. Today, he's right here with us. He's going to be telling us a lot more about himself. Chief, karibu sana.
Nakupata, asante sana.
First of all, thanks a lot for giving us an opportunity kuongea na wewe.
Nashukuru sana.
I realize that wewe uko busy sana, but at least create time umekuja tuongea na wewe.
We work with commitment, devotion and dedication.
That's nice.
With the right intensity.
That's really nice.
Thank you.
So, kwa kifupi tu jaribu tu kujiintroduce, unaitwa nani, umezaliwa wapi, unatokea wapi na unafanya nini?
Majina yangu ni Protus Wachuli Sifuna, Chief Support Location.
Yes.
Nimekuwa chifu wa support location tangu November tarehe 27, 2007.
Yes.
Ya nimefanya kwa miaka 17.
Okay.
Yeah, so comfortable in the sound administration.
This is one of the most exciting and hilarious way in terms of how you dispense your wisdom and how you address issues, especially to the community. What inspires you?
My inspiration comes from the people because the people in this region on the slopes of Mount Elgon will always wish to see a chief who responds to matters of dense, disparate importance.
Yes.
Therefore, whenever we have actually any scenario, I have to be involved. And always I have to respond instantaneously or spontaneously. Other than scaring people, I'm always very commodious. I accommodate all of them.
Yes.
Yes.
So a couple of days ago, you went viral, especially on social media, and a lot of people are very impressed with your way of leadership. So how is the community taking this type of leadership?
My leadership is very, very much accommodating.
Yes.
Other than being chilly, I'm always chummy. And this makes people to be, in a way, to be closer to me. And you know, being closer to people will always create some sound and some things of value, things of value and things of valor.
Yes.
Yes.
So you've been a chief for almost 17 years. 17 years. So what were you doing before you became a chief?
Before then, I was a teacher. In fact, the letter calling me to this administrative linkage, they got me in a classroom.
Yes.
I was in St. Adhanas Kisawai Secondary School.
Yes.
As you know, a teacher is a clever pupil or a clever student who makes other students to be as clever as he is. Therefore, my aim was actually to urge, you know, a teacher is very instructive. Yeah. Being instructive is constructive. A teacher will never be destructive.
Yes. Okay, so now let's dive into the misheveve video.
The misheveve video.
When was that?
That was somewhere in 2016, when a report went around.
Yes.
You know, bad news spread more than good news.
Yes.
In that year, 2016, we had a report that a Muse by name Stephen Omuse, who was also a village elder in this region, had actually been kicked off and was actually kicked out of proportion. That village elder by name Stephen Omuse, we were perturbed. A boy by name Edwin Omuse had actually knocked the Muse out of proportion. The Muse had actually gone, in fact, it had kept the mind's akok. The Muse had in one way flattened it down. Mambo yale yaleta mshangao sana. Yalikuwa ni mambo ya Kalisanga Kalinyole. Kwa sababu gani? Ripoti vile nilivyosema, habari mbaya hukimbia sana kuliko habari nzuri. Jioni yetu tulipata habari. Na kulipo chipuka asubuhi tukapata ripoti kwamba kijana Edwin Omuse Wafula amempika babaki kikongosi na babaka amesirai. Ilianza vipi? Mama alisema kwamba wakati jua lilikuwa limeenda magharibi, mama alikuwa ameenda kutafuta korokoro ama kufanyia maisha ya hustling hapo kwa mama kwa kijana anaitwa Musa Haoya mwenye shamba la Haoya Farm, na mzee yake Stephen Omuse ambaye ni Mkomolo, Lokuburu, Lokumunjaru, Lokobagara, Lokumaganda. Yeye naye alikuwa ameenda kutafuta kibarua kwa Protus Haoya. Waliporudi nyumbani, kila mtu amepata kitoweo kiganjani, kila mtu amefurahi. Ghafla binifu kijana huyu Edwin Omuse akaleta mafunde kwa hiyo nyumba. Aliuliza mamake Musasi Rose na Mala Wafula, mama, umepika mboga gani? Mama kamwambia, mimi nimepika misheveve. Kijana akasema, sikutaka hizi, mimi nilitaka salad. Kwa kufanya hivyo, kijana akakatapika na kumsukuma mamaka ambaye alikuwa anatota hizo mboga kwa jikoni, amekaa katika kwa kifunde cha kitimoto. Alipomsukuma kule, mzee na alikuwa kwa kitanda amelala jali akifuta gumzo la jioni, akisema baada ya kitoweo hicho mama atakuja tuchifunjari na yeye kwa hii kitanda. Ilikuwa ni maajabu sana. Lepe la usingizi alikuweko tena. Akasema kijana, kwa nini unamnyanga mama ya kwangu? Kwa maana makofi anamsapa mama, tena akamsapa mama, tena akamsapa mama. Hiyo ili irritate mzee Stephen Omuse. Kijana alipoona mzee anaamka kwa kitanda, akasema basi umekilete. Kwa sababu mama sasa akapata nafasi ya kupenyeza nje, si kijana akafunga mlango sasa. Nataka sasa wewe kumbe ndio ungeniendea sarati. Mama aliyakuwa mwambie kijana, kama msheveve hawezi kutumia, sarati iko pale kwenye kilundu, tumetengeneza makati hapa za tutoje sisi wote. Kijana anasema masamu na nichelewesha. Always be timely. Bas akachukua kile kitimoto na kumpa nacho kikongosi kwa shingo. Mzee wakadhania amesirai na kumbe ameenda. Kijana hakutosheka, akasema nataka kuhakikisha naitwanga testing the waters. Akaanza kumtafuna mzee vidole vya mkono kama wamena nyah. Hii leta maneno maajabu sana. Ghafla binifu sasa ikakuwa ni kwa arrange matanga ya huyo mzee Stephen. Na huyo mzee alikuwa mkasa. Stephen na mzee alikuwa ni mzee mkasa. Huyo mtu akamdelete. That brought in that ugly scenario.
The misheveve video.
Yes.
Mtu ameenda studio akaunda wimbo on the misheveve. Sijui kama umeona hiyo song.
Songs nyimbo kama ambazo zimeundwa, hizo songs mimi nasihitaji zikuwe mingi kwa sababu songs send a message so that people can now take precaution in life. Yes. Songs can send a message everywhere. Na sinataka na hivyo so that people can realize the importance of grasping information from the same message from the songs, alafu wakue na kitu naitwa positive moral rectitude.
Are you still in touch with the kijana na mama ya kijana?
Tuko na touch na mama. Najua watu wakiachwa kwa njia kama hiyo, mimi am always a passionate chief na kufanya kazi with compassion. Nilihakikisha juzi ameandikishwa kwa mambo ya wajane, ili kumpa moyo pia aonekana kwamba ako brought on board, inaitwanga recognition. Hiyo family huanga naitembelea. Nikasema mama, usisononeke sana, yako mengi Mungu amekupangia. Wewe si mjane wa kwanza, hata Biblia iko na wajane walikuweko. So you feel composed. We wish you gradual recovery and composure. Nikaambia mama hivyo. Sasa asubuhi tunaonana, saa ngapi tunaonana, lakini mama tumempatia nguvu hata anaenda kufanya kwa kibara ndio hiyo. Najua kukaa bure, akikaa mpungafu, stress itamlimbikiza chini. So she always moving gradually hapa na kwingine hapo na tunamtambua.
You have been a chief for 17 years.
Yes.
And you've done a commendable job.
Yes.
So do you have any ambition of maybe getting a higher position in terms of promotion? What's your next step?
I will have actually, as a human being, we wish always to go beyond the graph. But when assigned as a chief, starting my duty on 27th November 2007, I started off when this area was full of volatile. But my role as a chief was to bring unification to these communities around here. We have got 2 major antagonistic and Jandish communities in this region. We ended up now amalgamating the 2 communities. My aim, therefore, was to inspire people to see the vitality, to see the talents from each other. That's why you see persons like Emmanuel Wanyonyi come from this region. Because of during my period of tenure, I've helped people to nurture up their talents. We have got a farmer commissioner here. He comes from alongside this mountain. Through me and my recommendation, he is a person who has now attained the upper graph. You know who or what he is. Recently, you see, you saw a very gallant and valiant and brilliant Deputy General Inspector Gilbert Masengeli. We saw him mushrooming up. He's a person of high caliber, of high profile somewhere in this good country. So, my duty of office is almost coming to an end somewhere early next year. But should I get an opportunity from any quarter? Because I see myself very energetic, very vibrant, and fond of people, I still serve humanity in whatever framework I shall be bestowed through God's endowments.
Your tenure comes to an end in the next year.
Yes, in the next year.
And if you get an opportunity to go back to class, because once a teacher will always be a teacher, will you go back?
I shall in fact accommodate the same. Yes. If they see value in me, as earlier opened up from our initial statement, I said a teacher is a clever student who makes other students to be as clever as he is or she is. I said the teacher is very constructive, being instructive. So anywhere they feel that I can add in some themes of development, you know, education should be pursued beyond the cosmos. Education is knowing a lot about a little and a little about a lot. I wish that students should learn and become professors of this region. A professor is one who knows more and more about less and less. Actually, I shall still go back, or I shall remain resourceful to give advice or sentiments to people.
For you being a chief for that long time,
yes,
what are some of the challenges that you've gone through?
Being a chief, you undergo numerous challenges. First of all, you can get accidents. I remember full well when that 18 Omuse thrashed the father on the neck, actually flattening him the same down. It never took long. I had also broken my leg. This leg actually ended up near the mortuary. I recovered narrowly. It was plastered up. So these are the ugly scenarios we do meet. But our objective as a chief, don't always say that you are defeated. You always behave like cocoa or coffee, such that once inserted in hot water, you grow strong and strong. Sisi machifu tuko kama kumbe. Chini siafi inauma, ikikuja katikati, mwanadamu anapika kofi aweke kwa mashafu, ikienda juu ndeke inatonoa. That's how we behave. Unatupata na uniform tu mifuko hika hapa, lakini all of them are problematic. We keep on yawning and yawning. But napenda hii ground sana. Because the government is best, our government is best, governing most. Hii ground kifanana hivi na kwanza nilipopeleka nyumbani mara ya kwanza tarehe 27 November 2007. Nilifurahi sana. In fact, I remember nikatoka mbio kwa darasa, as I told you I was a teacher. Nikatoka mbio Kisawai nikikimbia alongside these mountains. At last, Wachuli is a chief. At last, Wachuli is a chief. I was very happy.
What is that one thing would you like to be remembered for as a chief?
One thing I shall be remembered for have brought many things in this region which were not there. Service to people from sundown to sunrise. The whole community here knows. A community. What is a community? A community is a group of people gathered together with common purpose, with some common objectives. They are fond of me. I've helped them unity to be here. Secondly, I've made the third child to go to school. I remember I went down there at Lekemeti Common, mushroom lady by name Perili Chekwemoy. I've dedicated myself to take her to school, St. John Second School. I was a teacher also, St. John Second School, Skinner. These are my schools. I initiated St. John Second School, Skinner. In fact, it is I who christened the name, St. John Second School, Skinner. I brought St. Thomas here. I was with St. Athanasi. So, Periliche Kwemoy is in school. The mother died, and the father started misbehaving against the lady. So, I took her on my own. Periliche Kwemoy, I've got photos here. I shall be remembered because this region, people over 600 have gone to college, have gone to university. The main important theme about education is that people should matriculate towards Promondo universities so that they can advance further and further. Why? This is a world of cultural competition, so they should be objective. Secondly, I've also helped dearly in trying to bring some arbitrations in this office. Cases which comes here, which come in this office, are very funny. But I have to give a hearing. The good thing about the chief, give a good hearing. Chief ukipatikana umeweka kumapeka kwa kiketi hivi ati unakaa comfortable. That is sin. Chief unakaa hivi ukisikiliza watu. Alafu chifu mbali na kupanua mtomo kwa makosa against people committing a felony, pia kutoa macho ili mwenye anatumia misuli asikandamize huyu mwingine ambaye anafanya haki yake. We solve matters in arbitration, mediation, and reconciliation.
What is your message to the people of Saboti and Kenya at large?
My message to the people of Saboti, I also wish to express my sincere gratitude as a man of erudite that you are able to give me some sound atmosphere to work better in this region. And as a finality, to keep the ball rolling, I give you 3 things. Muwe sura moja, muwe lugha moja, na muwe moyo moja for the purposes of watching ahead development in this region.
Maisha yako imekuwa vipi tangu mzee afariki?
Sinaka tamani yoyote, nachuanga mzee ndio kitu ya boma. Na yeye ndiye atasaidia chochote chenye kiko. Mimi niko tu hapo, tuko kwa Mwangale shule bwana chifu ameeleza ya mtoto. Nilizaa watoto. Lakini hata wajaparikiwa kazi yoyote. Wako kando tu na vile unajua watoto wasikilishi. Alafu apate kwa mtoto yake ama nini anataka apeleke shule. Sasa kusema tu ati niko na usaidizi yoyote yenye naweza kunisaidia kweli hapa. Kenye mtaona mnaweza kunisaidia nayo tu, mnaweza kunisaidia. Kwa sababu nikikata mnisaidie hii labda hakuna hiyo. Upande ya sina hata mnisaidie.